Why do you think so many executives reach that level of stress, anxiety, depression, isolation?
Well, I actually call it a smiling depression in my book. And what I mean with that is that there's so many people, especially senior executives and business owners, who need to keep that facade. They need to look so great. LinkedIn profile has to be looking fantastic. They join all the speaking panels. They have to join all the awards. They have to look so good. And that's basically the expectations of them. They cannot show the dark side. They have to hide it. And then by hiding this, they suffer in a loneliness, which is pretty brutal, and they can never, ever share it with anyone, especially, inside the company. They cannot share with the HR, perhaps. They cannot share with the boss, the colleagues. So they just have to keep this facade. And then it's almost like they are the character of their own life, and they're living a double life.
Is that what you were feeling? Because when you really started drinking heavily, you had a big opportunity to move to Singapore, if I'm correct. And, I mean, gosh, how many of us, moved to a different country, primary language, totally different language? Like, what were you really feeling about yourself at that time?
Well, it had compounded over many years, and I didn't share my challenges inside the workplace with anyone. I was living this double life, and yes, I was successful. I was getting promotions. I was getting the pay rises, and I probably wasn't the career path of my dreams. I was what I set up for. I mean, the society is set up in this way that, we are cheered on to reach the promotion and reach the positions, and that's what I ever wanted. I thought I wanted, but once I was there, it was a very lonely affair. So that's why, I found myself having this double life, and my friends slowly became alcohol, and alcohol basically, before I knew it, took over my life. It was what I needed after my work to relieve the stress. And yes, I said it was social. I said it was for networking, but it was all lies. I mean, networking, I could have done networking in a different way. I could have joined a running club in the morning or done some other activities, but I found excuses to go to the bar. And increasingly, in the end, it became after every day after work. I needed it to release my stress and perhaps be a little bit who I was. I could relax. I could be around other people who was drinking. And before I knew it, I just couldn't stop this negative trend.